Yes, so good morning. If you're watching this video, welcome to Talk Your Talk. Now, this is a video that I actually never actually wanted to make. Okay? Yeah. But it reached a point right now where at least I must I must say something about what is going on here. And I guess everybody is aware of what is going on in the US, okay? Now, since Donald Trump start running for the presidency and he start talking, throughout all the primaries, throughout everything, the whole process, I've been saying one thing to people who I associate with, that this guy will embarrass America. But I didn't want to get into the whole lot of blogging about him or anything like that. No. I think that let the people handle their business. It's their business. I used to be pointing out all the racialism that man constantly spewing out to people, that is like in word of mouth. It's nothing about videos and stuff like that. And very early I realized that it seems as though this is the most stupid person I encounter in my life, honestly. Well, I never met him face to face, but the world become a global village, and meet him on the internet, meet him on TV, meet him on the radio, wherever he is, we meet. You get to know that person, right? And I got to realize that this is the most stupid person I've seen, right? And I do believe that there are some parts in his brain that is not fully developed. So in my view, I look at Donald Trump as a retarded person. Honestly, retarded. He is retarded because somebody who thinks normal or rational, they don't say things that this guy says. I mean, even if you are a fool and you become president, you have to at least try to portray yourself as wise. But this guy doesn't even do that. He doesn't even make an effort to better the foolishness he is getting on with. And that also teaches me something, that you could have all the money in the world, and that's supposed to be a lesson to everybody. Money don't make you a better person. Money don't give you a great personality. If you're a fool and you have $1 million, you're just a fool with $1 million. Okay? Looking at Donald Trump, when Donald Trump was in his element, because right now he's out of his element. When he was in his element, people would have laughed with him, people would have even be friends with him, because he was going about doing his foolishness, and that was like normal to him. And that was his lifestyle, right? But when you go out of your element, that is when your true colors usually show. As a matter of fact, there is a saying that under pressure, everything is magnified. Okay? There is a scripture in the Holy Scriptures that say, if a fool shut his mouth, he could be counted as wise. But he don't shut his mouth, period. That man just don't shut up. So all the the ranks we've been giving him for years as he was one of the richest man on the earth and this and that. The Most High just blatantly show you what a fool this man is. You could have all this money, you could have whatever, but money don't count when it comes to your personality and who you are. So though he become president, he's like a scumbag. You understand? And that's supposed to be a lesson for every youth, every person. You see, the Most High put him up there where everybody could see. You understand? What a fool looks like. And for the people who think that they'll have wealth and they'll feel themselves better than everybody else because of monies they have, the Most High put him there so that you will see the fallacy of that thought. You have to look at it like that. Now, he's also the most racist person I ever seen. Seriously. And he is spewing racism constantly. I also realize he has a natural born hatred for anything black, anybody black, Africans, Haitians, name it. And if you just have an inclination that you could be a little black, whether you Mexican or whatever it is, he hates you for that. You understand? He hates you for that. But no, the countries he hates so much, he said it, because he basically said, well, when he said Africa, when he talk about black, he talk about Africa, so he talking about the whole black nation. I hate the whole black nation. And I especially hate the people in Haiti, because they are shithole people from shithole countries. Who give this fool the audacity, you understand, to spew this shit from his gut about the Most High people? Who gave him? You know, where did you, where this F1 come from? Where? You understand? I could imagine how people who knew you before but never knew you were such a fool, how they are embarrassed. Anywhere this man goes, the world knows that. He embarrasses his country, he embarrasses his people. Yeah, he does that. Okay? But then it seems as though Donald seems to forget certain things. For example, you seem to forget that the same people who you hate so much is the same people that you have in your country taking care of your white children. Is the same people when people, your foreparents put in slavery, used to be nursing your people, you understand, with milk from the same breast. You forget that because you don't know, as a matter of fact. It's the same people you hate so much. It's the same people that is cooking, that they cook for your people. You understand? The same people that you hate so much while their own people were suffering and being beaten and raped and destroyed. It's the same people in your kitchen cooking for you. You understand? And your people, and taking care of your children. You seem to forget that. The same people you hate so much. You, what you should be doing, you all, as a matter of fact, should be showing some signs of gratitude and love to the same people you hate so much. That is what you should be doing. And let me just tell you this. People who knows me, maybe if you find out from them, they might tell you that I never wanted to come to America. I have relatives up there, yeah. Got friends up there, yeah. Got people I know up here, but I personally, I never wanted to come in America. I always comfortable in the Caribbean. That's where I'm from. You understand? And I know that if I had at any time come to America and you made that statement, knowing who I am, I would have been so embarrassed. I would have turned and come back home. Who is you? Let me just tell you something, Mr. Donald Trump. When you speak, right, you talk like somebody who never ever went to school. You talk like somebody who pick up your language from the street. The way to talk to people from the street. You hear people say this and you repeat it. It's just like you just get all your news and whatever you want to talk about, you get it from the news. Yeah. It seems as though you never take your time and study anything. You never take your time and use that brain of yours. You never did. Right? It also shows me that you being the so-called successful businessman that you are, or that they saying that you are, or you saying that you are, it seems as though, to me, that is luck. You see? Because there is no way somebody like you could sit down and strategize any course of action. You can't do it. But any con man could get rich. You understand? Any con man could get rich. Any con man could accumulate millions of dollars by hurting people's feelings. You understand? So then if somebody should not be judged by the color, but by the character, then how are we judging you? You see, you are nothing. It's as simple as that. We judge you by your character. You are absolutely nothing. You have no place among the human family because you are not human. It's as simple as that. You know, you could say whatever you want, wherever you want, but when you see you start to directly attack our people like that, then trust me, you're asking for something else. You are pushing your buttons too much. You understand? I think it is time the American people just wake up one day and just get rid of you. It's as simple as that. Right? Because no right thinking American, none, would support you. How you get to be president is not actually a mystery anymore. You understand? But I know, based on what they say is democracy, it goes against all the rules of democracy. Because the majority of people did not vote for you. You understand? And that is what does happen. When you see you achieve anything that you did not work for, you could never feel comfortable with it. Never. But then the Most High have something else coming for you. Don't worry. Go ahead. Go ahead and disrespect the Most High people. Just go ahead and do that. You understand? And the thing about it, you cannot see how much the Most High is shaming you. You see, you does not have the insight to see how you are an embarrassment to yourself and to your country. You just don't have the insight to see it. And that is sad. You understand? Who you want to compare? There is nobody you could compare with. Because there is no way, you understand, you could compare yourself with Obama. Obama is in a completely different class than you, by far. You understand? By far. So it has no one you can compare yourself with. None. You're racial, you're a bigot. You understand? You even hate yourself. Well, that is if you have self. You understand? You are nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing, Pink Man. You are nothing. And I will tell you straight, I would prefer to sit and have a conversation. You understand? With this guy in North Korea than you. You understand? Every day. The only thing you has going for you is because you are actually an American. That is in relation to the guy in North Korea. But other than that, you're absolutely nothing. And somebody should actually teach you your history, or the history of America. Somebody should actually teach you who built America, under whose blood America was built. Somebody should teach you that. Or maybe you know and you're too ashamed. I don't think you seems to know. You don't. But somebody should give you a lesson in the history, and also a lesson in the history of the same people you hate so much. Take a time off and learn about those people. And then when you finish learning about these people you hate so much, ask them, go down on your knees and ask them to forgive you. Because I could guarantee you that if it wasn't for those people, you would not have been president today. Show some respect, boy.